What's up, guys? Coach Eric with Gladiators Academy of Youngsville, guys, and we are talking about a brand new word of the month for the Parents Corner. We are talking about persistence, all right? And persistence means the determination to keep going even when we are faced with challenges or initial failures, guys. And this is one of the most important attributes that our children should have. I want to tell you a quick story, and I want to tell you about a time. I remember I asked my college wrestling coach, like, man, coach, what is the number one attribute or characteristic that you look for in a champion? And without even hesitating, he said, persistence. Guys that have a goal set in mind, and no matter what, they have the grit and determination, and they can respond from failure and just to continue to go and to reach that goal. All right, so that's what we're going to be talking about today, and we're talking about, like, persistent people have something that keep them going because they have something inside of them that tells them to keep striving forward. All right, they know they can achieve anything and they can stay determined no matter what. All right, so generally these persistent people, they have that grit, kind of maybe even like a stubbornness to them, But man, that's actually a good characteristic, right? But what are some of the barriers, right? What are some of the barriers that prevent us or our kids from being persistent? All right, and there's a few of them. And the first is going to be naysayers, right? People saying that you can't do it. Secondly is repeated failure, right? We keep trying something and we keep failing. Eventually it wears down on some of the best of us. And also, some kids, they generally have a poor self-confidence, or they even lack the resources. Maybe they don't have the correct schools or the right school to go to, or the right training programs for them to help reach their goals. So there's a lot of different things. The problem with this, guys, is that sometimes kids, when they lose, they get pulled into what's called a shame cycle, right? They try the new move, they can't do it. They try the new game, they lose. They're the slowest person in the class. Eventually, they start to believe these things, guys, and they get caught up. And it's important that we got to help our kids, be persistent and to stay on course. And the first thing we can do is, hey, really just provide support. Be there for your child. Tell your child it's not so much about you care about them winning, but you care about them trying their hardest. All right, finding their passion, guys. That's important. What is your child passionate about? It's hard to get your child ignited and excited if he's not passionate about it, guys. So finding a hobby that they love and they really enjoy. All right, and then encourage them to take action. All right, so if they fail, encourage them to try or to push harder and to practice more. All right, and so again, guys, really want to stress, kids trying their hardest. All right, and if they do lose or they do fail at something, we need to push them even harder to try again, and explain to them that, hey, it's okay to make mistakes. It's okay to fail. That's part of the process, guys. All right, so that is another edition of the Parents Corner. We are talking about persistence, guys. Let me know what y'all think. Thanks.